Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, what we're looking at is top strategies to sorting the packages the most efficient way. I have gotten so many questions concerning all of these different stickers. What's the fastest way to deliver? What's the fastest way to sort? Should you sort at all? Well, today I took a couple for the team and I actually take you along with me as I go on a route and I try out a couple of different methods to sorting these packages and getting them done. I'm going to tell you all what's the most efficient way. First, let's start off with selecting a shift. If you haven't heard of how to get the most amount of money in the smallest amount of time, you should check out my previous video, and I'll link it up top. Alright, I finally got a shift, so let's go ahead and head on over to the hub. Now that I'm all checked in, I finally get my route. This is what my route looks like. If you've worked with Amazon Flex for a while, you know that a small route like this means that you're going to be driving for quite a while and your first drop is going to be quite a ways away. So you probably want to make sure that you get everything sorted out at the hub before you leave. There are two label types. The first label type is what you see here. If you look, you'll see 18-18. That means that's package 18 of number 18. The second type of package that you'll see is like this. It has all of these random letters and numbers and dots, and you really can't understand it. If you look closely though, underneath that C right there, you will definitely see there's a TBA number, so you can look at the TBA number and match it up with the package. So we're going to first start off with trying to sort everything based on this type of label, which is basically a random number that you really don't know about. So when you first get your packages, this is what they look like when they roll them out to you. So the key to this method I'm going to show you is basically to leave them in the same order in which you receive them. What that means is, as you can see, I kind of circled each one, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you're going to load your vehicle up exactly like they have them on the cart. So I'm going to put all the 1s on one spot, all the 2s on the back seat, all the 3s will go in the trunk, and all the 4s will go on the other side of the trunk. And then I'm going to have a little space left over for envelopes in this little bucket that you see here. Now this method really was fast because I was able to get in and out really quickly by just loading everything up. I didn't even look at the addresses. I didn't look at any of the numbers. I just loaded them up exactly like they were already set up for me on the cart. Unfortunately, it took way too long to sort through all of these packages once I got to each stop. And so I lost a lot of time just trying to look for those packages. Now, the packages were stacking up where they were supposed to be, so I would clear out one area and then it seems like it'll move on to the next area and clear that area out, but unfortunately I just had to sort through them. So to save time, I just pulled over and I went on and just sorted each one of those 1, 2, 3, 4 areas in my vehicle on the side of the road by one of the homes that I was delivering to. It took about maybe 5 minutes to sort through all of those packages, but it actually saved me a lot of time in the end. So if you're going to do this method, I would suggest, instead of just leaving the hub how they are, go ahead and sort through them, alphabetize them by their street names so that you can easily find them at a later time. Alright, this method I'm going to show you next is my absolute favorite method that I use, and I try to use this one all the time whenever I can. So we're here getting another shift and I finally snagged one. So we're here at the hub now and I'm picking up my route. So I'm going to go ahead and walk y'all through this. First of all, if you notice these numbers like the 19-19, 17-17, those are your package numbers and the order in which you can load your vehicle. So it's already done for you. All you have to do is look for these numbers and load your car accordingly. What I normally do is I like to put the large packages in the back and then load everything else into quadrants. So as you can see, I split my car up into 1, 2, 3, and 4. So for number 1, I load packages 1 through 9. Number 2 is 10 through 19. Number 3 is 20 through 29. Number 4 would be 30 plus all of the big boxes. They're going to go in the back as well. Also for envelopes, I usually carry either a little bucket or some kind of bag, and I put them all in one area together, and I alphabetize them or sort them by numbers as well. So as you can see here, what I'm doing is looking at all the numbers, and I'm putting all of them in order, and I'm going to place the bag in my vehicle so that I can see all of those numbers easily. So when I get ready to stop, all I have to do is look at that first package and it'll be ready to go. While this might look like a lot of work, trust me, it really isn't. It takes me normally at the most 5 minutes to get my route, scan everything, and load them into my vehicle. 5 minutes max. So we're at the first stop, and on this first stop, all I have to do is to look in my back seat, and I loaded it up with number 2, and I scanned it, and I'm ready to go. Now I'm at my next stop. Again, it's number 4. I look in my back seat. It's an envelope, so I look in that bag, and it's right on top. So if I loaded everything properly, the entire back seat should be empty after a few more stops. So we'll check that out right now. And now it's time to empty out the trunk and those envelopes. So as you can see, it's going pretty fast, and to show you in real time how fast it actually is going, I'm actually going to insert a video for you so you can actually come along with me on the trip. Alright, so here we go at the next home. Delivery takes less than 30 seconds from the time I stop the car till the time I get back into the car. So as you can see, again, these deliveries are definitely going really fast. This is how I'm able to finish all of my shifts at least 45 minutes ahead of time for every single shift. Being organized at the beginning of the shift definitely helps you to finish early towards the end of the shift. Y'all, that's it. Thank you so much for asking the questions. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you and make a video about it. Please give me a thumbs up. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Alright, stay safe out there, guys.